Wonkum. Outside, row number 2 from Lakeside, California, driver of the number 5, Jeremy Wiley. Inside of Wiley from Ridgecrest, he drives the 61X. It's Robbie Whitware. And on the front row, outside row number 2, the 20 of Michael Scruggs. And on the point, the C4 of James Cornelius. Green flags in the air. We're underway with heat race number 1 for the H&S Bodyworks Hobby Stock Division. Into turns 1 and 2 they go. Oh, all kinds of sideways goes the 5 and the 316. They get together on the back straightaway. Tank slappers for the 5 of Jeremy Whiteley. Caution does not come out. Leading lap number 1 is the 56 of Matt Wonkum from Wasco, California. And the number 2 spot's the C4 of James Cornelius. All the way up now. Started dead last. Now all the way in the number 3 spot is the little shoe Kevin Irwin. Kevin Irwin making a move on the high side of turns 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway they go. It's still the 56 of Matt Wonkum in the number 1 spot. And the number 2 is James Cornelius. The little shoe Kevin Irwin now trying to make a move on the outside. 3 wide going into turn number 3. The 81 wisely backs out. Brian Brown. The little shoe Kevin Irwin gets a good RPM move around the high side. He's going to take over that number 2 spot over the C4 of James Cornelius. Down the back straightaway they go. Now it's Matt Wonkum down on the bottom side. Little shoe Kevin Irwin now looking to take over that top spot on the high side. Coming off of turn number 4. The little shoe is going to take him at the stripe. We got a new leader. It's the little shoe Kevin Irwin out front. Matt Wonkum down on the bottom side of turns 1 and 2. Irwin gets good run off of the back straightaway. Now he's going to duck down underneath. Take that line away from Matt Wonkum. It's still Kevin Irwin in the number 1 spot now. Matt Wonkum in the number 2. We got a new guy in the number 3 spot. That's the 20 of Michael Scruggs. So Michael Scruggs now in the number 3 spot. He's got the 316 of Kenny White all over his rear bumper. Good battle. That's the best battle on the track. That 3rd, 4th, and 5th position. It's between Matt Wonkum now. Matt Wonkum is now got all kinds of pressure from the 20 of Michael Scruggs. Michael Scruggs has Kenny White all over his rear bumper. We'll get the white flag this time by as the little shoe Kevin Irwin is out front. 4 cars in front of the field. White flag in the air. 4 more corners for the little shoe Kevin Irwin. Kevin Irwin to turns 1 and 2. Matt Wonkum on the bottom side of 1 and 2. We got a good battle between 3 and 4. We got good battle side by side going into turn number 3 for that number 2 position. It's Matt Wonkum and the 20 of Michael Scruggs, but coming to the stripe. Give heat race number 1 to the little shoe Kevin Irwin. Getting second's going to be the 20 of Michael Scruggs. Matt Wonkum getting 3rd. 4th will be the 316 of Kenny White. 5th will be the C4 of James Cornelius. And rounding out the field will be the 81 of Brian Brown, all the way from San Diego, California. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kevin Irwin going from dead last and picking up heat race number 1. And the Dave's Fabrication Skinny's Automotive number 2.
What a great run. John Candelaria on the microphone announcing for all of you in Spreaker land. What a great run for everybody in the Hobby Stocks heat race number 1. Hopefully they're setting the pace and they're setting the gold standard for this heat race for all of Hobby Stocks tonight.
That was one heck of a run from little shoe Kevin Irwin going from dead last all the way to the point in 8 laps. 8 cars going 8 laps. Once again in Hobby Stock heat number 2. Your lineups like this. Outside row number 4 from Tulare, California. The 71 of Jackie Roberts. Inside of Roberts from Porterville. The 5N of Raymond Nolan. Row number 3, Joe Gallagher in the 1. Sam Garvin in the 43. 25B of Eric Simmental and the 80D of Dylan Wilson. And your front row, the 37 of Aaron Stewart. The 48X of Austin Manzilla. Lights are out. Green flag this time, and we are green. We're underway with heat race number 2 for the H&S Bodyworks Hobby Stock Division. 3 wide and 4 wide off of 4 for the lead. Big time move from the 48. That's Austin Manzella on the point. Eric Simmental now slide job city in turns 3 and 4. He's going to try to come to the stripe and lead lap number 1, but give it to the 48X of Austin Manzella. It's Austin Manzella. Eric Simmental now good move off of turn number 2. Power move down the back straightaway. They're up high in turns 3 and 4. Freight train into 3 and 4. It's Eric Simmental now up to the point in the 25B. The 48X of Austin Manzella in the number 2 spot. The 80D of Dylan Wilson in the number 3 spot. Then you'll pick up that 37 of Aaron Stewart running 4th, rounding out that top 5. That's the best battle on the track is between Raymond Nolan Jr. and the 71 of Jackie Roberts. 3 laps into this one, it's Eric Simmental, the 25B. They're all up on the high side. Raymond Nolan Jr., that is the best battle on the track between him and Jackie Roberts in that 71. Jumping the cushion in turns 3 and 4. Dylan Wilson in the 80D. Up into the fence he goes. No harm, no foul. Keeps it pointed in the right direction, and we stay green. Your leaders have a straightaway lead over that third position. Eric Simmental has about 2 seconds. Oh, Dylan Wilson once again jumping the cushion in 3 and 4. Aaron Stewart doing a fantastic job keeping off that door as the ADD of Dylan Wilson. He is up there high side hustling, trying to keep that right rear in the cushion, but jumping it 2 laps in a row in that ADD. Coming up on lap number 6. 6 down, 2 left to go. Now that's a good battle between Dylan Wilson and Aaron Stewart in the 37. Dylan Wilson slinging it in hard, gets into the backside of Aaron Stewart in turns 1 and 2. No harm, no foul. Down the back straightaway they go. That's the battle for the third position as the white flag's in the air one more time around the 3rd mile high bank clay oval at the Bakersfield Speedway. Down the back straightaway goes your leader, Eric Simmental in the 25B. The 48X of Austin Manziel is still running second. Side by side for that battle for that third position. Dylan Wilson on the outside. Aaron Stewart through the middle. That is the best battle on the track. We got one around coming to the stripe. Dylan Wilson picking up that third position, but taking the win is the 25 of Eric Simmental. Austin Manziel in the 48X getting the number 2 spot. And finishing on the podium in third is that ADD of Dylan Wilson. Dylan Wilson's batting .500 in that ADD machine, making 4 races in 2019 and winning the first 2 that he attended. So Dylan Wilson doing a fantastic job once again at the Bakersfield Speedway in that ADD. Next up will be heat number 3 for the H&S Bodyworks Hobby Stocks Division. Outside row number 4 from Bakersfield, California, the 119 of Rick Henderson. Inside of him, driving the X machine from San Jose, it's Rob Galler. Outside row number 3 from Bakersfield, Wayne Dotson. Wayne Dotson in the 74. Inside of him, the 52X from Bakersfield, Jerry Flippo. Outside row number 2, also from Bakersfield, the straight up 52 of Tyler Bannister. Inside of Bannister in row number 2, he's our 2019 track champion, driver of the 10B, Trevor Baker. Outside row number 1 from Chowchilla, California, driver of the 44, Austin Van Hoff. And on the point for heat race number 3 from Bakersfield, California, driver of the 1N, Nicholas Johnson. Nicholas Johnson, always fast here in the American Stock Division. That RPM race graphics all lit up. 1N of Nicholas Johnson is one to watch, and he is on the point. He'll be tough to beat, but your current points champion of 2019, Trevor Baker in the 10B, will be right there on his heels. Cat out the straight up 52 outside row number 2 of Tyler Bannister. As lights are out, we'll get the green time this time. Nice formation into turns 3 and 4. Side by side at the cone. The green flag comes out. We're underway with heat race number 3. It's Nicholas Johnson down on the bottom side of turns 1 and 2. You got the 44 of Van Hoff up on the high side. Van Hoff once again up on the high side as Nicholas Johnson takes away that line coming off of turn number 4. He'll come around and lead lap number 1. So it's Nicholas Johnson, Van Hoff from Chowchilla, California in the number 2 spot. Tyler Bannister and Jerry Flippo 3 and 4 as they swap positions. They're side by side down the back straightaway. A pair of 52s as they go into turn number 3. That's the best race on the track between 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Tough start for the 10B of Trevor Baker as he falls back to that 4th position. Good battle once again down the back straightaway. It's the 44 of Van Hoff, the 52X of Jerry Flippo. Jerry Flippo down on the bottom side of that 52X, the straight up 52 of Tyler Bannister on the high side. As they come around for lap number 3, 3 laps down. 5 laps remaining for the H&S Bodyworks Hobby Stock Division. Oh, we're going 3 wide down the back straightaway. Tyler Bannister trying to split the difference between Van Hoff and Flippo down the back straightaway. Can't get it done. Van Hoff getting the best of that one right there. He up on the high side of turns 1 and 2. Flippo still down on the bottom side, catfishing in turns 1 and 2. Bannister up on the high side there, side by side, going into turn number 3. Out front, it's all the one in. Nicholas Johnson going by lap number 5. 5 laps down, 3 laps remaining. Van Hoff in the number 2 spot. They're going door to door down the back straightaway off of turn number 2. Van Hoff and the 52X of Flippo. Flippo now almost into the quarter panel. They get together. Flippo backs out of it just enough. No harm, no foul. Austin Van Hoff from Chowchilla, California, getting all kinds of pressure from the Bakersfield native of Jerry Flippo in the 52X. Flippo trying to slide. Oh, your leader, big-time troubles in turns 3 and 4. Big-time mechanical problems for Nicholas Johnson in the one in. The caution will fly. So your leader had a huge lead as he went into turn number 3 and 4. Something going wrong in the front end of that machine. Coming to a halt and collecting the 44, the second-place runner of Austin Van Hoff from Chowchilla, California. You could see the right front of Nicholas Johnson. Something going wrong with that upper A-arm or ball joint. Something major with the one in of Nicholas Johnson. That is tough luck. 6 laps down, 2 laps remaining. Also getting the bad end of that one was the 44 of Austin Van Hoff from Chowchilla, California, making the 5-hour tow to come down here for the 34th running of the Budweiser Nationals. Was looking good to get into the A main event. Running hard. He had all kinds of pressure from the 52X of Jerry Flippo, which will now be taking over the lead in the 52X. So tough going for that 44 of Austin Van Hoff. He'll have to go try to get that repaired and come by way of a semi.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for both of those two cars. Nicholas Johnson as well. Nicholas Johnson pretty much was the class of this run, and both front tires looked like they had issues.
Yeah, Nicholas Johnson, he was checked out from the field, had about at least 6 to 8 cars over the 52, and that battle for that second spot between the 52 and the 44. As they were battling back and forth, that allowed that one in to stretch his lead even more. He fell just 2 laps short, having a mechanical problem. Looks like maybe a ball joint, something breaking in that upper A-arm. So that's going to make a long night for that Johnson family. I know they have plenty of parts and plenty of manpower back there to get that thing back together. They work hard each and every week. It seems like each and every week somebody from that Johnson family has something out here racing, and they always bind together to get things figured out and come back and finish every race that they've ran so far in 2019.
Yeah, and I hope that 44 team can get their car back together because, like you said, that 5-hour drive to come out and put 6 laps in, that sucks.
Yeah.
I hope they get it put back together, get it all figured out so you can get out for the semi and hopefully make it back into the A main tonight.
We're going to get the one to go this time by. Lineup is good. So now your new leader is Jerry Flippo in the 52X. And the number 2 spot's Tyler Bannister in the straight-up 52. Both of those cars owned by Dale Fry. I think I got that wrong. Both of those cars, those are 2 house cars, though. The yellow's coming out one more time. So it looks like we have another issue going on the track. Looks like we're going to have some problems on our track exit off of turn number 1. Tow truck is en route. Wayne Dotson making tag in the back of the field. He did not make the start of this heat, but he will make it out for the final 2 laps. Get a little shakedown on that car.
Yeah, he came out just after the green flag had waved when the leaders passed the back stretch, and he tagged the rear of it. So he's been out there for a little bit, kind of cruising around.
So the 52X of Jerry Flippo also doing double duty here tonight. Lights are out, green flags coming off of turn number 4. Jerry Flippo coming to the stripe, leads him down into turns 1 and 2. Up on the high side he goes. Now we're almost 3 wide for that number 2 spot. Here comes that 10B of Trevor Baker. Also the X machine of Rob Galler from San Jose, California. So another long hauler as we're coming to the white flag one more time around. We got a battle on our hands for the lead. It is the 52X of Flippo on the number 1 spot. Bannister in the number 2. Here comes the X of Galler down on the bottom side of Trevor Baker off of turn number 2. They're side by side. Trevor gets the RPM run. This time off of turn number 4. The checkered flag will fly. Picking up heat race number 3. Give it to the 52X of Jerry Flippo. Second will go Tyler Bannister. Trevor